Oh, hello there. Do you have crippling social anxiety? Do you use playing guitar as a coping mechanism? If so, you're in the right place. I'm Nick Johnson. Let's learn the No Soul Blues. Alright, guys, let's get right into it. This is the No Soul Blues. Things you'll probably need. Right here, we got the tabs for the No Soul Blues. There will be a link to get them in the description below. Yeah, go check them out. I would give them away, but I've already sold them to a lot of people all over the world, and it wouldn't really be fair to them to be like, oh, hey, here's the tabs now for free. So, and other than that, they really do help me out. Tab sales are basically the only thing keeping me afloat in this day and age with no shows and everything else. So, and thank you guys for taking the time to go grab them. But let's get it right into it. The No Soul Blues is in drop D tuning. That's just the low E string down a whole step to D. There's that. Yeah, basically the song's super easy. There's just a few triad shapes. I'm really into inverted triads and stuff. And then the D minor scale is super important in this one. And then the biggest thing is just the groove. And the groove, you're going to need a metronome. It's very important. So let's dig right into the intro, and we'll take this piece by piece. So the intro, it's in a 6/8 feel, or triplet feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how do we do that? I hit the kick drum and my middle finger on the low E, muted. You mute with the left hand. I mute on like the 5th fret, not on the fret to get a harmonic, but behind it. And then you can hit behind it with your left hand and get a second snare. So I hit down with the right hand with the kick drum, second snare, rake up with the right hand, and then right hand snare, left hand snare, and then I pull off with the thumb to get the last one. Right? And while I'm doing that, when I was learning it, I was counting to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put it to a metronome. You get that triplet feel. It's pretty simple once you get it down, but the groove is very important in this song. It pretty much makes the whole thing. So you're going to want to put all of it, the whole thing, to a metronome eventually. But so after that, I just, super simple. I strum once, slide, slide. That's it. And then, so it goes. So it's basically just the slide. I do the same little mute thing. It's really fast, but so it goes. That little mute is really fast, and then straight into that D minor. It's just a D major shape up here. D minor, right? On the second one, I slide up and slide back, and then do the slide up to the A, and then the little deedly thing is hammer on, pick, pull off, bend on the 6th, of course, So that part together. Restart. And then we'll get right into the verse right now. Alright guys, so here we're gonna get right into the verse. So after the little chorus part, it goes into the actual verse, and this is where the palm muting comes in. So I do a chug for pretty much the whole thing. And how I do that is I'm palm muting, just like a normal palm mute, like you would gent. You just lay your palm, this part, right close to the bridge. There's a sweet spot there. If you're too far up, it'll sound dead. But if you're back far enough, it'll sound just right. It's a boom chick thing, like Tommy Emmanuel or Chet Atkins, any of those guys. They use that a lot. But yeah, the idea of doing that is to keep the bass deadened and letting the melody ring over the top. So the rhythm goes. And it's pretty simple to do. It's hard to do for a whole passage. That's where the metronome comes in. This song is at 115 BPMs, so I'd say just turn on your metronome and practice that. And then the melody, it's based off of that D minor scale. So it goes, bam. And that's just starting on the F there. Pretty simple. It just slides up to the 10th fret on the 3rd string there. And then the second one just starts in the same spot. It just slides down to the 2nd fret. Hammer off, pull off, hammer on. We already learned that. So, and then it repeats again. Super simple 12-bar blues idea. So let's play that with the rhythm real quick. So I start with like a kick drum slap kind of thing, just to emphasize the beginning of a riff. I do that a lot in a lot of songs, but so it starts with a slap and then goes into the palm mute. Alright, yeah, it's just I'd highly recommend learning the rhythm, learning the melody, then put the two together, do them all slow, and it'll be easier that way. And then build up speed, keep the rhythm. That's the biggest thing. If you take anything away from this, learn how to keep rhythm. Keep the groove. So after the melody part, I fade out everything and I do a big bend, and it's very much like a Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of bend. I mute the 4th through 1 strings with my index finger on like the 8th fret. You just mute them and rake against them, rake down, and then catch the high E on the 10th fret. And I do kind of a double bend, so it's like bend up and bend up again with vibrato in there. So it's like, you know, that's a Stevie Ray Vaughan move. But it sounds super cool if you can get it right. It's hard to get right all the time, even for me, but got it for the recording. And then Oh yeah, so it's super simple. And then it's just this shape. So it's 5th fret, 4th string, 4th fret, 3rd string. Right? It's hard to explain how to do that. Hopefully I played it slow enough you can get it. And then it just goes back into the chorus part. So, yeah. And then it repeats that, and then it goes back into the melody again. This time, after you slide up to the 10, you slide back down to the 5 really quick on the 3rd string. Same thing you did on the first verse, you slide down, but on this time after the hammer on and pull off, same raking technique, you rake against the first finger, muted. Get a big nasty bend in there. And then same thing as before, and then it goes into this triad, a little minor triad on the D there, which is just 3, 2, 1 barred on the 10th fret. And then that slides up to the 13th fret. So it's like alternating up and down, and I'm keeping the tempo with my kick drum. Right? And then it slides into that G chord there. Let's see. And then it goes into the tapping part. Yeah, it's just like it's following the 12 bar blues format. So we're going up to the A. It goes dun, dun. It's pretty simple. It's hard to keep in time, but so it's super simple with the left hand, just right, and then it's 2, 1. Back into it. And then it's just a pause, back into an alternate version of the intro, which is just it's same 6/8 thing, little bend, and then I go into a diminished chord walk down. So the diminished chord shape is first finger 6th fret, third finger 7th fret, 3rd string, middle finger 2nd fret, 6th fret, 2nd string, pinky on the 7th fret, high E, 1 string, and then I do the same thing as these triads, but I just walk it down chromatically, which just a step at a time, a half step at a time. So, and then flat major triad, just bar on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string, and then A major. So. And then now we'll get into the solo. Alright guys, so now we're going to go into the solo. The solo is based off of the same chugging pattern as the verses. It's really difficult to get it right, to keep time on that chug while playing a solo. The trick is to just practice that chug and groove it out consistently. After you've practiced that enough, then you can throw other stuff over top of it while keeping the rhythm. And but yeah, it really comes down to just metronome practice. But here, I'll teach you the solo real quick. So the solo, it goes so that's another little like Stevie Ray Vaughan, maybe B.B. King style thing. And that my hand isn't even on the back of the fretboard. I'm just kind of trying to get as much vibrato as I can. Slides up to the 13, and then so. Alright. And then I slide down. Here's like an A6 shape. But it's I use middle finger on the 5th fret, ring finger on the 3rd string, 5th fret, and then pinky right underneath it on the 2nd string, 5th fret. And then you're gonna hit the index finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. And then slide up. Just slide up a whole step to the 7th fret. So it's then I just hit the 5th fret harmonics, bend it for added effect. Gotta have attitude in this song. That's all that is. Just trying to be cool. Doing the tappy thing. So that little lick, I do the same raking pattern, or the same raking thing with the middle finger muting. Bend up on the 15th fret, high E. So that's it, pretty simple. And then just slide back to the 13 and then do the pentatonic shape. Alright. So here, I'll play the solo for you real quick, just so you can get an idea of what it sounds like. On a D major 7, and there you go. Those are all parts we kind of went over. The solo's the hardest, most difficult part to get right. There's a lot of little nuances in this song that I do that are really quick, and that's just my playing style. The No Soul Blues is cool because it is a blues song, and I think the whole idea is you can make it sound however you want. Um, like BB King has his own style, Stevie Ray Vaughan has his own style. They couldn't play the same song the same way, you know. So if you're learning this song, like throw your own flavor on there. Whatever you think sounds cool, you know. Like do that. This is a song. It's not an Antoine song or something crazy technical. You know, it's supposed to be fun. And it's supposed to be messed with. So yeah, mess with it. Make it your own. Make it cool. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's my first try at a lesson or tutorial. I hope you guys pick something up. If you like it, if you like this video, just tell me in the comments. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message or an email at nickjohnsonmusician@gmail.com. I'll answer any and all questions. Yeah, any questions, let me know. I think that's about it. Be safe out there. Have fun. Music's supposed to be fun, man. But thank you guys. Cheers.